Hi everyone, it's Jessie from Evolutions. I miss those of you that I see and teach regularly. To those of you that are new to me, welcome. I have so many ideas for this time when we're apart, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to connect with you from my home to yours during this pandemic when we need to connect the most. One of my ideas is to read from Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening each and every day. It's a beautiful day book, and I've owned it for a long time. I have owned many copies and given them away. I tend to write all through the book and mark it up because it's full of such wisdom. And it's a really lovely book, even if you own it, to have read to you, because each entry ends with a meditation. And so when it's read to you, it allows you to experience, to participate in the meditation. So I will begin today. March 21st. To harbor or release. It begins with a quote from Lao Tzu. How can you let the course of your life be followed if you do not let it flow? And then Mark Nepo goes on to write, the pollen collects until the rain washes away whatever has not been taken as seed. The moss forms on stumps and rocks until the feet of animals wear it off. The leaves that cover the path disintegrate in time to show the lost their way. It is the same with us. Our dreams collect like pollen until the sweat and tears of our living them washes away whatever has not become possible. Our soft, gnarly clumps of attachment grow out of our stone, joy and sorrow alike, until what is food is eaten and what is not is worn away. Like fallen leaves, our memories cover our path until they are remembered out of existence, setting us free. Often, the pain of resisting makes us rust like iron, and in order to re-enter the flow of life, we need to be scraped back to our original surface. Our feelings, if not released, bred the heart with their grit. Like windows filmed by weather, we wait on loving hands to be rubbed clear. It is inevitable. Experience covers us over, and the expressive journey lets us come clean to the table of light again. All things in existence participate in this involuntary cycle. For human beings, the process of living stains us repeatedly with the grit of being here, with heartache and disappointment, and the pointedness of being human, which can sicken us if harbored, or make us whole if released. Again and again, we, more than any other form of life, have this majestic and burdensome power to harbor or release the impact of our experience. Humbly, we are asked to keep the flow real between what is taken in and what is let out. We have only to breathe to remember our place as a living inlet. Experience in, feelings out. Surprise and challenge in, heartache and joy out. In a constant tide, life rushes in, and in constant release, we must let it all run back off. For this is how the earth was made magnificent by the sea, and how humankind is carved upright again and again by the ocean of spirit that sets us free. And then we'll see what he offers as a meditation. Sometimes it's something very concrete to sit with and ponder, and sometimes it's an activity. As you cross the doorway of your home into the world today, breathe deeply and ask yourself, what is it about being human that you are most grateful for? Be with this question as you move through your day. Tonight, as you re-enter your nest, breathe deeply again and ask yourself, what is it about being human that continues to surprise you? Be with this question as you rest and sleep through the night. It's fascinating that the very first meditation we happen to come to assumes that we'll be going out and we'll be out all day. Most of us are nested as it is, so I would suggest that we simply ponder right now, what is it about being human that you are most grateful for? And I would also encourage you to close your eyes and allow that cerebral experience of pondering, of guessing, of thinking about what you're grateful for, which is a beautiful practice. Kind of disassemble down into the heart, into the body. Melt down into the felt experience of gratitude in the heart center. Metta, loving kindness, appreciation, santosha, contentment. There's lots of words, but it's pretty widely agreed that, at least in the yogic tradition, this gratitude resides at the heart. Gratitude for being human. You could sit with that as long as you'd like, of course. You could pause. I'd recommend it. And even grow that experience. Feel the experience. Grow the experience, right? Instead of waiting for life to give you something to be grateful for, grow your seed of gratitude and see what happens. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Yes, even in times like this, and I would say especially in times like this. And then certainly you can move on to this next question of, what is it that surprises you? Is there anything about being human that surprises you or continues to surprise you? And again, that can be a mental experience for some time. And then at some point, perhaps ask yourself, where does that surprise reside in the body? Maybe it's also the chest, but with a brighter light. Maybe it's elsewhere. Maybe there's colors, textures, ideas, images. Can you be okay with this concept of surprise? Can you get to know this felt experience without attachment or resistance? And again, you could do that for as long as you like. What an interesting inquiry. No rush. Sometimes we rush through that, which is less comfortable. can you get to know it? And then I'd like to suggest that we end by simply being the holder of both experiences. Can you widen enough to feel gratitude and surprise? Can you widen enough to feel that which is stable and that which is ever-changing? Can you widen enough to feel humble and appreciative and also compassionate to the parts of ourselves that get scared? And can you be that wide all day? Can you hold that? Again, you can sit with that for as long as you like. I encourage that. And I'll sign off for now. May this practice be meaningful. May this practice bear fruit. And may the fruits of our practice benefit all beings everywhere. The light in me honors the light in each one of you. Namaste.